Utsi asneli dadu. Yanisi thao deneni. Chadik esi. Nukenainde. Our elders say, long time ago people, our ancestors, lived off the land like animals. For many Western kind of European people, they might think of that as something derogatory. But for the Dene, it's a huge reverence to compare our ancestors to the animals who live on the northern environment, because anybody who's spent time out in the land knows that it's not easy. It takes skill and knowledge, and my ancestors had that. Whatsie, Angela Code Husie, Saisi Dene Hesli, Tasuuli Twe Hotsi. I'm from a small community called Tiduli Lake. It's the most northern community in Manitoba. I live here in Whitehorse, Yukon. I'm a hunter. I'm a high tanner. I also own a business called Dene, Indigenous cultural contracting. Caribou provided everything for the people. Nothing would go to waste. I really appreciate that about my Dene ancestors and that way of life, because it's I feel like it shows respect to the Caribou. So it's really great that there is a movement to restore some pride in who we are, because due to colonization, systemically, people were made to feel ashamed of being Indigenous. Even for my own mom, I remember in high school, every year she would make me some new mucklucks. And one time she told me, she's like, I'm really happy that you like your mucklucks. When I was a kid, I was made to feel ashamed of having to wear things that were made traditionally. And because her parents couldn't afford something else, For her to say that, there's a lot of people talk about intergenerational trauma, but not enough people talk about intergenerational healing and beauty and the transference of all the good things, because there is still a lot of good things. Being a hunter and a high tanner and an artist, it feels really great to be a part of something from the beginning to the end. Having that knowledge or that skill set didn't happen overnight. It's been a process. I've been hunting for a long time. I've been tanning hides for a long time. And, learning how to sew or do beadwork is still very much a work in progress. So when I do finish products, like making a bone tool or sewing a pair of mitts or making jewelry, it makes me feel really proud. I think that there needs to be a change in how we view Indigenous made goods. Culture is a verb, it's not an aesthetic thing. It's not just how something looks, you have to work at it. It's a consistency, a lifestyle, that relationship that you build when you're out on the land and you're hunting or doing the work to produce a skin, to do high tanning. And it is laborious and time consuming. It's pushing back on the capitalist kind of produce, make money, to slowing down a little bit and being more conscientious of the process. I would want more people to adopt Indigenous ways of knowing and being. That's a main reason why I started my business, is to really push those philosophies. There's so much work to do, and there's so much change that needs to happen. But think about what those future generations are going to experience and what their lives are going to be like and what their values and ethics are going to be. And for me, a big part of that is being a good land steward and being a respectful, ethical hunter. I really love doing this work.